I'm keeping you up, Miss Barrington?
Still a little partying after the nurses' ball.
Looks like you did a lot.
There's this rave. Just ran a little long.
Rave, huh? Thought those things were passé.
God, this one was anything but. You should have showed up. You looked pretty cute in that new suit of yours. Much more your style than those purple scrubs.
Yeah, well, raves really aren't my thing. Neither are 17-year-old girls.
Almost 18.
Oh, that's right. You have a birthday coming up, don't you?
Tuesday.
Mom and Dad gonna throw you a big bash at the country club?
A little hard to do that when they're in Europe.
File these charts for me. I'm expecting some labs back from Mrs. Berman. Oh, and Dr. Pacelli's coming by this morning for a consult. Let me know as soon as he gets here.
A little early for all this Energizer bunniness, don't you think?
Sorry?
Pink bunny, the drum. Dung, dung, just keeps going and going and go. Okay, well, I guess they don't have commercials in back to.
It's just one of the superior things about the place.
Must be tough getting used to running water, electricity commercials. But I'm sure you'll adjust.
I'm not going to be here long enough to adjust. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Dr. Glickman, 5563. Dr. Ian Glickman, 5563.
Well, aren't you popular? At least with your patients. But then they're a couple cards short of the deck anyway.
I've got a lot to get done before I go on vacation.
I'd be thrilled to do whatever I can to help you get out of town.
Hey, look who's up. How'd you sleep?
Okay, I guess.
I made you a big breakfast. I want you to have a lot of energy, because guess what? You're going fishing with Grandpa Lee, and I dug up some big, fat worms for you, too.
Daddy, where's Mom?
I'd like the results ASAP if you can.
Know a name?
The patient wanted to be tested anonymously. There's a number assigned.
HIV, right?
Right.
As soon as I get the results, I'll give you a call.
Okay.
You know the drill.
I know the drill.
Couple of days.
All right.
Dr. Curtis, 5517. Dr. Fritz Curtis, 5517.
Hi.
Hey. Did you pull an early shift?
No, actually, I wanted to talk to you. I was up all night thinking about what you said, and it just doesn't make sense.
Gabriella, I don't know what else to say to make it any clearer. I can't get involved with anybody right now.
What is it about now that's so different than, say, 24 hours ago?
I don't know. You just know. Why can't we just be friends and move on?
Sure. Yeah, that's the way you might.
30-year-old mother of two with chronic hepatitis B. Said to tell her that unless she has a liver transplant, she's got about a month, tops.
That's a lousy way to start a day.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like you had a suitably raucous time last night.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Gabriella seems to be quite a pistol. It's going to give you a run for your money.
Thanks for your opinion.
I'm not hungry.
What do you mean you're not hungry? These are blueberry pancakes. These are your favorite pancakes.
They're Mom's favorites, too.
I know, and I'm sure she's already had her breakfast, and she would be very, very upset if you don't eat your breakfast.
It's too early to go and run errands. And she'd never go to work this early.
Well, today's kind of an unusual day. I'm sure she's going to check in real soon, so we'll just, wait.
I can't wait. I have to tell her I'm sorry about what I did last night, saying that she wasn't my mother now.
Serena, she knows that you didn't mean that.
I know, I gotta call her anyway.
Listen, you know what? Give me that. You're right. She's not running errands. She's not at work either.
Then where is she?
She's at the Port Charles Hotel.
Why is she there?
She needs some space.
Doesn't she want to be part of our family anymore?
Of course she does. Come on, sit back down here. Wherever Lucy goes, she's always a part of the family.
Even Christina?
Especially Christina. And that's one of the reasons why Lucy's so upset, because Christina's gone.
She was really mad at you last night.
You know something, Serena? Lucy's really, really hurt right now. We're losing Christina and everything else. And you know, sometimes when people get hurt, they say things that they don't mean.
Then will she come home?
I hope so. I really, really hope so.
You bet your big bureaucratic butt I'm gonna fight this.
You know, next time you might want to try a little diplomacy.
Where I come from, aggression's a lot more effective. Besides, that was just my opening salvo.
I see. Well, I may not agree with your approach, but I do have to admit it was very heroic, you fighting for your patient like that.
Dr. Locke, I value flattery about as much as I do diplomacy.
Okay. Okay, I admit I don't make friends easily, but you're a challenge.
Friendship and anything else that comes too easily isn't worth having, is it?
All right, tell Mr. Robinson I have sent in a refill for his medication, and I will see him at his next appointment.
You know, that guy was a lot more fun when he thought he was Napoleon.
Manners, manners.
5017.
You know, I've decided to take you up on your very generous offer of helping me out.
Actually, it was a rather selfish one. You going out of town as a vacation for all your colleagues, especially me.
You won't mind filling out this insurance form, will you?
Actually, what I had in mind was patient work, not paper work.
My patients are very well taken care of.
Afraid a few sessions with me and they'll jump ship?
Jump off a building, maybe.
Oh, come on, you're just afraid to let me take over.
You know, I hate to disappoint you, Kevin, but I'm not afraid of you. Not personally, not professionally.
It's all right, I never poison anyone before lunch.
I'm not worried about it. My patients are taken care of, thank you.
Come with me.
It's with you.
There's Goddard to 212 East. There's Linda Goddard to 212 East.
Just had a nice chat with Nancy Newman.
Nancy Newman. Oh, Nancy Newman. She's helping to pick the new chief resident.
Right. Seems a certain doctor paid her a visit for the purpose of trashing me.
Oh, I seem to remember you saying that. I pull absolutely no weight around this hospital anymore, so if that's the case, I helped you.
I don't want your help.
But I've made my point.
And what's that?
I do still have a voice in this hospital. It'd be wise to remember that if you want to satisfy that insatiable ambition of yours.
Joe, I need you to cover grand rounds later today.
I'm swamped. Find an intern.
Dr. Boardman to OR. I did one better. Dr. Mark. I found a resident who's on probation. We'll revisit your attitude after you've finished.
Joe, you okay?
Hey. No, not really.
No.
I need to talk to you.
Sure.
Hey. Serena's almost ready. She's got her little fishing vest and hat, too.
Well, fish are biting.
Good, good. I think this is good that you guys are spending some time together.
Probably wouldn't hurt you either, you know.
Yeah, I know. I got my hands full, you know, conducting the search from the house here.
Is Al still your point man?
Yeah, he's good. He's an ex-everything, you know.
Now, what can I do?
You can just be there when I need you and look after Serena.
Thought between you and Lucy, that job was taken.
Well, I'm doing my best. But Lucy, it's another story.
Well, you know you can count on Gail and me, okay?
Yeah. Listen, Lucy said some things to me last night. Well, she accused me of, she said if it was Serena that was out there, I wouldn't have come home empty-handed, but that I don't care about Christina as much as she cares about her.
What? That's bull.
No. Well, you're my father. You're supposed to say that.
You feel like you're giving up?
I feel like I'm being torn in all these different directions. You know, there's not enough time of the day to follow the leads and the lies and the miles to get Christina back. And then sometimes, you know, in the middle of the night, I think I might be slowing down.
Come on, I may be slowing down, but you're taking care of your family the best way you know how.
It just doesn't seem good enough.
Now, Scott, listen to me. You're not a quitter, and anybody thinks you've given up on that child, but they don't know you.
I've been worried about you.
I appreciate that. But don't feel like you have to take care of me, Joe.
No, I don't. I just... Last night when you told me you were HIV positive, I didn't even ask how you were doing.
Well, I'm trying to get through each day.
You got some heavy news.
Yeah.
Maybe you need some time off.
No. Joe, I need to work.
Have you told anybody? I mean, besides me.
I told Audrey.
No, I mean like a friend, someone you could talk to.
No, I thought it would be best if we kept it. No, I haven't told anybody else. What about you? I saw you talking to Boardman. Did you tell him you were exposed?
No. There's no point in me really saying anything, not until I get my test results back, of course.
Even if the results come back negative, it could be different in a month. Or 6.
Jill, I know I'm a doctor. I know more about this than I care to. I'm sorry.
No.
No.
No, it's okay. You have every right to be upset. God, I could just rip my ex's head off for giving this to me.
Jill, listen to me, okay? You listen to me. There are new treatments every day. Medications that can render this viral load to virtually undetectable. Okay, people are living healthier, longer. There's case studies all the time. You read case studies.
Yes, I know. But the trouble is, knowing all that stuff does not help. Joe, I'm still scared out of my mind.
I know.
Somebody ought to put in speed bumps.
Oh, it was my fault.
All right? No casualties?
Dr. Thornhart, you're a guy.
Allegedly.
What? Why can't men just tell the truth about what they want?
Some of us do.
Well, I've never met one.
I guess this has to do with Dr. Scanlon.
It has to do with what jerks men are.
I'm no sage when it comes to the eternal battle of the sexes. I leave that to the poets. Take 2 sonnets, call me in the morning.
And I guess I just don't see the humor in someone disappointing you.
They can only disappoint you if you have expectations. I make it a point not to.
Well, I don't think I could live like that.
Save yourself a lot of heartache.
Hey, Kev.
It's a bad time.
I don't think this is going to be a good time. Come in.
Thanks.
It's a little rough to go all the way down to Brazil just to have your leads not pan out, huh?
Half of it.
Scott, is there anything I can do?
I wish there was, Kevin.
It's just that she's my goddaughter.
I'll let you know.
Okay, well, how's Lucy coping?
She's not.
Would you like me to talk to her?
Be my guest. She's at the Port Charles Hotel.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't even know myself, you know. I had to track her down, and now she won't even take my calls.
What about Serena?
she's fishing with Lee, which is just as well because she's got all these questions. And I haven't got any answers.
Scott, I'm sure Lucy won't stay away long.
I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, we kind of had a pretty big fight, and a lot of things were said.
Well, that happens.
I've never seen Lucy this way. I've never seen her so scared. Sometimes, you know, you step up to a line, and then before you know it, you've crossed over that line.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm afraid that once you've crossed over, there's no going back.
Jill, his breathing's getting shallow.
212 East. Nurse Linda Goddard.
Saturations have dropped 86%. Oh, no, he's bleeding through his dressings. He's hemorrhaging.
Dr. Thornhart, what have you got?
Post-op thoracotomy.
He's not breathing. Come over here for pressure on that wound. Do it!
I can't. I don't have gloves. I'll go get some.
Joe, I could use your help here.
Okay, I'll bag him. You work on the bleeding.
Come on, let's go to OR. I'm gonna have a talk with your friend Jill.
Why? What happened?
She froze.
Give her a break. She's had a tough time.
This patient's having a tough time. He's the one I'm worried about. Not some nurse who brings her baggage to work.
Dr. Russo. All right. Dr. Roderick Russo.
You know, I don't get why Cosmo and Playboy are such big hits in geriatrics.
Well, where there's life, there's hope.
It's gross.
Well, we're all getting older. That reminds me, I gotta put your birthday down on my calendar.
Yeah, well, I won't be expecting much of a gift, considering the size of the donation you made at the ball, huh?
I don't think your grandmother hardly noticed.
Oh, no, she noticed.
Well, lucky for you, I still have a few bucks left over.
Oh, yeah? Well, Louis Vuitton backpack, page 86. It's so me.
Well, well, well. First that grotesquely generous donation to the hospital. Now you're using one of the board members' granddaughters to score points. You're pulling out all the stops, huh?
Well, I'm simply a mentor, interested in seeing a promising young woman fulfill her potential.
Well, she's hardly brain surgeon material. But then I'm sure she does have other talents.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, that would be if you weren't still so in love with Julie.
Wrong again. Dr. Locke, as usual.
Dr. Rodriguez, 2715 East.
Rachel.
Dr. Roland Rodriguez.
Mark.
2715
Hi.
East.
Boy, that nurse's ball was wonderful, wasn't it?
Was it? I had no idea you enjoyed it being treated like a plague carrier.
Oh, you know me, always up for the challenge.
Well, you certainly have one ahead of you.
Be a lot easier if you were on my side.
I like to play the odds, Rachel. If it looks like you got a chance of being on the board, I'm there. If not, What's wrong? You look like hell.
No, it's okay. I just need to sit down for just a minute.
You're shivering. And you're clammy. What have you had to eat today?
Nothing. I haven't had any. I had a cup of coffee, that's all.
You know, I thought we had a decent shot at finding Christina, but it was just, you know, one phony Julie after another.
You're doing everything humanly possible, though, Scott.
Yeah, but I want to be able to look into Lucy's eyes and swear my life that I'm going to find Christina, and right now, I can't.
Yeah, giving her false hope won't help.
Yeah, but giving her no hope is destroying her.
But no one is giving up on finding Christina.
I'm just afraid that Julie is rich enough and devious enough to pull off this disappearing act.
Scott, I can't begin to imagine what the two of you are going through.
But it's just hard to help her when she blames me for letting Christina go with Frank.
But she'll realize that wasn't your fault.
But she's got to blame somebody. See, Frank was going to give up his parental rights. He was going to allow Lucy to adopt Christina.
Did Lucy know that?
Well, you know, come on. I've disappointed her so many times. I wanted to make sure this time.
I can't say I'm one for secrets, but no one could accuse you of not trying.
Except for Lucy.
She won't stay away forever, Scott.
You didn't hear things that she said last night. I mean, there was a lot of things said.
I know, I understand, but Lucy just giving up and refusing to slug it out, that doesn't sound like her.
The Lucy last night was someone I've never seen before, and I just think that once I lost Christina, I lost Lucy too, and I'm not sure I can get either one of them back now.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
Just give me another chance. Let me help you through this.
Lucy, you don't have to be alone.
Get out, then. Just get out of here. Go.
Watch exclusive video from the Nurses' Ball only at abc.com, part of the Go Network.
Two brothers. Oh, my God. One woman. If we are going to save Alex, we have got to do it now. What do we do about Charlotte? We take care of her.
This is not about how bad you want it. In the end, it comes down to getting out alive.
Will they be too late to save her?
Slow down for a minute.
All My Children, ABC Daytime.